We good? Welcome back. You can probably tell from the title, you can probably tell from the title, we're working on, I guess, well, maybe you can't tell from the title, but we're doing sound today. We're gonna get the Z all kitted out with some super solid stuff. Let's just dive right into it. I guess we're just gonna start opening boxes. Got a bunch of parts. We got some speakers right there that are going in the back. We're doing 6.5s all around, and then I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but I got a really nice. Ryan's behind the camera again. We got a really nice like molded box that's gonna fit in the back of the Z like perfectly for a 10-inch sub. So that's gonna be super cool. In here we got a bunch of cool stuff. We have a Kenwood head unit, Bluetooth. So once when you hop in the car, it should just hook right up, which is sweet. We have a little fuse. I actually decided to just kind of build my own amp kit because the ones that you buy are super overpriced. These are I just bought these because they seem nice to have. They're like 2-pin connectors. If you're ever doing wiring and you want to just hook 2 wires up cleanly without, you know, using butt connectors, you make your own connectors, which is nice. So we got that, and here's our amp for our sub. 800 watt, nothing too fancy, 2-channel. It'll do the job. I don't even really know what's in here. Probably the sub. So here we got a 10-inch. It's heavy. It's like almost 20 pounds. Let's just get right to it. I don't know. But yeah, so we have to take these off to get these crappy Clarions out of here. It used to have a Bose system. I guess they took at least the rears out. The door panels suck to take off. I don't know if we'll get there today. In this video, we're gonna get it all done. But all right, let's get to it. Hopefully this stays up without falling and knocking one of us out. We're good. All right. Well, I guess we'll start with the speakers since it's all kind of torn apart. Oh, by the way, if you guys missed, we got some JDM DIY. They're kind of dirty. We got them polished up. They look like brand new, which is pretty cool. But check the video, you'll see how dope they look when they're clean. It's cold, by the way. I mean, it's not too cold. What is it, like 35 out?
I don't know, probably.
You don't know?
Sure.
Aren't you like a meteorologist?
What?
Aren't you a meteorologist?
No, dude.
Do you know what a meteorologist is?
Yeah, dude, they study the weather.
Okay. I'm looking for our impact, which is right there. Ryan, can you hand me the impact? 10 mil. You can do anything with a 10 mil. Including building a Z or taking apart a Z. Okay.
That's a clean setup, bud.
Sorry, and this is just so it doesn't float around, dude.
I mean, like this part, it's all clean.
Yeah. But I mean, this is just me being resourceful. This actually was done at Haltech. I just haven't done anything about it since. But it does the job. It doesn't move because the box is bigger for the battery. Probably the wrong battery for the car. It's like the cheapest Walmart battery. I don't see it being a problem though.
I mean, sure.
Just me being smart about my purchases. So many things going on. Oh, we can use this as a tool bucket. Bucket and hardware bucket. These things are built like tanks. Oh, look. Oh, no.
Oh, word, dude.
Okay.
Dude, that's a lot.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Jeez, that's this.
What is going on in here?
It's a powerful Clarion, dude.
I mean, that's probably just like an acoustic box for the speakers to make it sound good, which is kind of cool. I'm going to leave it all in there. So let's rip these out. If anyone wants them, I mean, really, this is probably not worth anything. So never mind. Oh, bro, they even got it stuffed. Okay. Well, you want to see how easy this is going to be, Ryan? Actually, you know, you've done. Actually, you've done this, right, in your car?
Yeah, kind of.
Watch this. You want to see how easy this is going to be?
Oh, just prong to prong.
Wait.
Oh, don't mess it up. There you go, small one.
Yep. And then you just go here. We're done. It's in. Don't poke your speaker. That would not be good. Package pretty good. Pretty good. Excited because we're actually gonna be able to bump a little bit, Ryan. You know what I mean? We're cruising the streets. That looks really nice.
Hold up.
Check this out.
Let me get over it. The sun flare was insane. Here.
Look at that.
That's satisfying. Man.
It looks nice. I like the look. Oh, it's heavy. So I think the sub actually weighs like 17 pounds. The magnet is huge. Ow. The magnet is huge. It's like 90 bucks. It's heavy as all hell. It's gonna thump. Even though I don't really want gnarly bass, but like I said, look at how pretty it is. Like, look at all the red. I don't know what all that, like, I don't know much about audio, but I know Scar makes some pretty serious stuff, so, oh, bro. Dude, that's so official.
Dude, that's sweet.
That's so official, dude. That's rad. So, I don't know exactly how we're gonna hold it here. I have Velcro, but I don't know how much that's actually gonna do. It does not come with a grate, which kinda sucks. So there's that, but I guess just don't put stuff on it and you'll be fine. This thing's gonna do some work. All right, and then all you got, well, we gotta wire it still, so still a lot of work to do. I just figured I'd show you real quick. The sun's out. It's so cold though.
Yeah, no, it's cold.
Alright, so this is our, I guess our little breaker. I forgot exactly, I think this is a 150 amp breaker. All this stuff, I'll try and put it in my Amazon store. If you guys ever like want stuff that you see in my videos, there's a decent chance it'll be in the Amazon store, and I also have just a bunch of cool stuff that's in my car on that store. So go check it out, link is below. But this is just something you want to have in line in case anything goes pop. Just saves your whole battery and everything else hooked up to it, which essentially is the rest of your car. So we'll go ahead and we'll hook this up. I got some 0 gauge wire here. Some like legit, this is Stinger wire. It's kind of expensive. You don't need super insane stuff. Just make sure it's 0 or 1 gauge. And hook it up. I'd rather just show you guys. I'd rather just show you. I think I have this on my Amazon store. Is this little like distribution block for your positive battery post. I have this as like the main power wire, and then it also has another port for a 0 or 1 gauge wire. Can't really see it, but it's there, I can promise you. And that you use that for, you know, whatever accessory you got. So we'll tap into that. This will go into here, like so. And then this other end will go to the battery. Same thing coming out. And the other end will go to the amp. Easy. Alright, so there's a website, I think it's called Crutchfield. And that's kind of how I was helped. I'll see if you can show them that real quick. How I was helped to figure out how to wire mine up. It gives you a bunch of like questions, and it's like, all right, how many channels your amp? How many ohm is your sub? Is it a single coil, dual coil? All that kind of stuff. So then it shows you exactly where you got to wire your stuff. So I'm not going to go and explain it. I'll show you guys how mine's set up. If you guys have, this is a 4 ohm sub with a 2-channel amp. And we're going to be doing a bridged setup. So how we have it is one post is going, one negative is tied into the opposite side positive, and then the remaining 2 posts, the negative and the positive, are going to go into the amp. So for us in our box, we're going to connect it up to these 2 wires right here, positive to negative. That's going to go out to a little like, I guess, connection block that we have in the front of our box. And that's going to take it to this to the amp. So kind of simple. Like I said, that website really helps you out. Crutchfield, not sponsored, just helpful. Seems to get a thump, man. I'm so excited. So there's that. That's all wired up. We're done. So now we just pop it in. Make sure you don't hit anything on the way in. It's very close. It's a tight fit, mate. There we are.
Oh, there it is.
So you just kind of drill your own holes. It's wood, so it's not that difficult. Not too tight, just a nice snug fit. And there we have it. Alright. Man, I can't wait to hear this thing, dude. What's this? Not really too sure what this is. I thought it was a bass controller thing. Oh! It is! It is! Okay, cool. So it does come with it. That's rad. doesn't mean like this even working. Yeah. That'll work. We'll just maybe have to make sure people don't... Ow, I just hit my head on the window. So what we're gonna do, see how it says bridge right here? We're gonna take the positive from our sub and the negative, and we're gonna go on these two spots, and that's it. We can't use these for anything else, so don't try and put speakers there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and put power, signal, and ground, and this thing will be able to fire right up. Oh, and we also gotta hook RCAs to it, obviously. RCAs, which are these, those kind of things, and we gotta run those to our head unit. So that way it knows what to play, when to play. It's just like a little communication deal between the whole system. So actually, let's just open our head unit real quick. This is a Bluetooth Kenwood. I guess that's the, I'll try and have everything in the description on my, well, at least on my Amazon store. Oh, here are the tools. You guys, some people usually don't know what these are. This is actually the tool to remove it once you have it clipped into its little sleeve. It's real nice and tiny. And there you have it. I mean, just like your normal head unit. SW is subwoofer. That's where your amp is going to be plugged into. This is your antenna. This this is for your mic. This is your mic, so if you want to take phone calls, you can wire that up. I don't know if I will or not. Maybe. I was just had like a 10-minute discussion with myself about whether I should get a thicker gauge wire. This is 16 gauge. I don't see us using much power from the sub, so I don't know, I feel like we should be okay. And if we have issues, if it cuts out or just sounds weird or does something, we'll just upgrade it. But for now, I think we're gonna go with it. So we're inside. Welcome inside. We're gonna go ahead and take the head unit out. So Z32 guys, this tricked me out the first time I tried to remove this whole centerpiece right here. So there are little caps. I already removed one. One I think is still at my parents' place. I never installed it, but there's these little corner caps up in these two top corners, and you can see there's a Phillips head behind it, so you kind of have to just pry out. I use my one finger to push in and the thumb kind of slip in behind it and pull it out. Works pretty well. You gotta remove these two Phillips, obviously. That's the whole point. Okay. Next one is even sneakier and harder to get usually. This is it. So Nissan just holds it in with double-sided tape. Oh, I don't even have the, okay, wow. But yours will have it. I just took mine out because I guess I didn't want to do that every time. So you'll have two screws behind that, so take that off. And then, essentially, this should pop right out. We got two screws holding this in. I love this interior too. If anyone has these, like the whole pods, because I actually need this whole heater side, and this one's fine, but I do need a turn signal stalk if anyone has one of those, the whole assembly, because mine's kind of sketch. Don't tell me you just lost a screw. I gave you one job. Like, seriously, I gave you, okay, I gave you two jobs because you're filming. Your second job, Ryan. Well done, Ryan.
All right, hold on.
Well done, Ryan.
We'll look for it.
I guess this is gold since we only have one now. Okay, hang on a second. I got you. You can't handle this, dude.
You do it.
There it goes.
Oh, dude, it's right there.
Do you see it?
It's right
I see it.
You see it?
I see it. I'm going in. I'm going in.
You got the long fingers.
I'm going in. Hang on.
I knew it wasn't bad. We got this.
We're on the center of your screen, gentlemen. There's a wiring color diagram with the manual that the stereo comes in, so you just match your colors. It's super easy. Yeah, simple. So right now I'm just working on getting the head unit all wired up. I actually just went ahead and chopped out the old harness for our head unit that was in it. So this is no longer needed. There you go. Now with the Z32, like I said, every car is going to be specific, and they're not going to be exactly like mine, but for the Z32, we're going to have two wire connectors. One's going to be a 10-pin, and one I believe is a 6-pin. So Both of them will be used. They do kind of unplug from the actual main harness of the car, obviously, because I took them out just so we can actually work on them pretty easily. And then here is the harness off the radio. So in the actual manual, guys, of the head unit, it shows you exactly what wire goes to where, how to kind of read it, and then also, if you guys are wondering what the schematics are of your car, just go ahead and look up, you know, for my situation, Z32 300ZX wiring, you know, diagram, wiring schematic for the radio. So it's very simple. All the info that you guys need will be out there for sure, so go ahead, get it looked up on your phone. I'm gonna go ahead and just start matching wires where they go to, I guess, their home, and we'll be looking good. Check it out, there it is. That is our harness. So this is what's gonna plug into the actual radio, and this what goes into the chassis of the cars. Now, the only thing that's left is our ground wire, which will just pop down to the chassis. There are a couple things we did not use, like steering wheel control, mute, antenna, that kind of stuff. No really need for that kind of garbage, really. So we're gonna take this and I mean, that's it. We just pop this in the car and we're all wired up. All right, homies, check this out. Super clean, super tidy. That's what we look at. That's what we look for, right? Am I right? We cleaned everything up real nice. All we gotta do is just plug this into the actual head unit itself. The ground is already tied in back to the chassis back there, and we're good to go. So moving on, next step, we're gonna go ahead and run all, I guess, the wiring that needs to run from the head unit to the amp and that kind of stuff. So this is what we got. We have 3 separate deals here. So we have our RCA cables. Obviously, you guys see those. We have our little sub control dial module thing. Sorry if this video is too long, by the way. I do apologize. We got a lot of stuff to go on here. And our remote wires. So what I like to do is just tie all 3 together with some tape, whatever, just temporarily. That way it's all just in a nice little bundle. And our amp is going to be behind the chair, the seat. So what I'm going to do is fish this end through, like, underneath my center console and then basically behind the seat. That way I have everything routed already and right where the amp is going to be. Oh dear, the winds are picking up out there pretty severely. We got 70-mile-an-hour winds coming tonight, which is just going to be super exciting. But check this out, we got everything all routed up, all tucked away pretty neatly. There's so much excess of my RCA and my little sub control box down here. Actually, for now, I just temporarily mounted, hang on, my sub control little knob module thing, like, up tucked underneath there, so you can't really see it when you're driving. I guess you can kind of see a little bit of a nub, but that's okay, because then you can just go in and adjust your bass kind of easily. Just make sure we got power. Right. Oh, there it is. Took it a second. Just a cold and rainy day today. Unfortunately, the weather today, it was supposed to be somewhat nice. I was gonna go ahead and take the car outside so we got some room, have some light to work on. However, Mother Nature is not cooperating with us, so I am actually stuck inside today in the garage. I'm working on the audio, I'm buttoning up the audio. Let me show you guys kind of what we have going on here. I just went ahead and did this side. I was gonna film that side, but now that we can't go out, I mean we can, but it's raining and it's very, very cold. And this is minor stuff, you know, this is an easy thing. We don't need to make a whole freaking 5-minute clip on how to take a door panel off. So, guys, first things first, you're gonna want to head and remove this little trim piece around your door handle. It pops right off. Just go ahead and get some trim removal tools, or you can even use your finger and clip that out. Then you have these 2 little caps right here. Remove those with either trim tool or flathead. Just be careful not to damage your trim. There's going to be 2 bolts holding this door handle on. Remove the door handle. You're then going to pop out this window switch. Actually, if someone has another one, I would love it, because mine sits kind of loose because one of the tabs is broken off up front. So once you remove that, unplug it. That's out the way. Then you're going to come up here, remove this little cap for your seatbelt. Take the actual bolt that is behind it off. It's a 14mm, kind of tight, so just be careful. Then you're going to move to, I guess, the back, we can call it, and remove this little cap. Roll your window down. Remove this cap. You're going to find a screw that actually holds on this piece of trim. I actually was kind of stumped on that for a while because I was like, why isn't this coming off? There's a screw up top. So remove that screw, and then the bottom is just a clip. So just pop it out, and that piece is off. Then you're going to want to go to your seatbelt area. I guess we'll start down here. So there are going to be 2 screws. You can kind of see them under there. Remove those 2. It's going to loosen this whole plastic bracket. You're going to have more one right there, and then you're gonna have 2 more on the side right here. So take those off, and then come into the front of the door. You have a screw up top right there, a screw on the bottom right there, and I think that is pretty much it. Then you're gonna go ahead and just lift from the bottom here, pull out, and all the pop clips should kind of remove themselves. And then you guys have your speaker. Now with this car, it has like the Bose active speaker thing, I'm pretty sure. So just look into the wiring for your car, specifically I guess in this case your Z, and figure out which color wires go to, I guess, the left side speaker, positive, negative, the right side speaker, positive and negative, and then go ahead and tap from those wires, tap them, make new leads, and connect those to the actual speaker. Don't use the, I think they're like green and orange wires that are there from factory, because I believe they won't allow your speaker to work, because that has to do with like the active Bose type deal speaker. So just go ahead and figure out what is what with your wiring and go ahead and make pigtails off it, hook it to your speaker, you'll be good to go. However, now I had to use a Dremel. I had to use a Dremel because I modified the stock, I guess, speaker housing. Now the stock speakers, they come with 4.5-inch like little, or maybe 4-inch, these little guys. These are not factory, by the way, these are upgraded, but this is what was in it. We are upgrading them to 6.5s. So you're gonna have to, if you want to reuse, they do make adapter plates, but I wasn't able to get those in time, especially because we leave pretty soon for our trip. I just modified the stock housing. I just cut the opening big enough to allow the speaker to fit properly, and just zapped them in with some screws, and it fits just fine. So I'm gonna get back to it, guys. I will, if anything interesting pops up, I will be sure to show you. But I'm gonna jam out that side. I'm gonna start messing with my amp and stuff like that settings, my head unit, get that all worked up. And by the way, there's my amp behind the actual the seat. It's not mounted right now. I got all the wires tucked. I'll show you guys when I'm done with it properly, but it's looking real good so far. All right, guys. So clearly, as you guys can see, there are now leaves on the trees, but it is still very cold. Well, okay, it's like mid-40s right now. It's pretty chilly, maybe close to 50, but it feels cold. So a lot of changes to the car since we filmed this video originally. I never really posted this because I wasn't too stoked on the content, but you guys really wanted me to go ahead and post it, so here we are. I want to show you guys really quick my amp setup, and I know, hang on, my car is quite dirty, just because we have a lot of things going in here. Hey, look, a scratch off. Oh, damn it, this is one of the redneck game. If anyone lives in Connecticut and wants some free money, it's not a lot, hit me up. I'll send you some freaking scratch offs with some winners. But check it out. So this is all mounted up really nice. All behind the seat, works really, really well. You guys can see I kind of have the wires tucked in. They actually go into the cardboard bit on the interior, so it's super nice and tucked away, which I'm pretty happy about. And you just put the seat back and, you know, it's like nothing even ever happened. So it looks factory, which is what we love. And I'll post a little sound clip right now of the audio. Can't really post too much just because of copyright, and obviously it won't really show up too well over camera. But dude, this whole system, it bumps, man. It bumps really loud, and I'm super excited. And honestly, the speakers are still hooked up on the head unit, so there's still a lot more potential to be made with the speakers. But honestly, as it sits right now, it sounds great, dude. It really sounds good. So everything that I used should be down in the description below, if not in my Amazon store. So go ahead and check all that out, guys. But for today, this video, that is gonna be it, man. If any of you guys have any questions, because I know I didn't really film too much on the door speaker install, but very straightforward. Just take your door panel off, and positive to positive, negative to negative. It's simple, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's a long one, I know, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do today, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.